Good morning, friends. Welcome back to another vlog featuring me and my kitty cat back here, Sirius. Say hi, Sirius. There he is. It is Thursday. I am kind of midway through getting ready for my day. Lots to do today, but I was starving, so I just made myself and Austin some breakfast. Austin got scrambled eggs with cheese, and we had a little bit of steak left from our dinner last night, so I made him some steak and eggs. For me, I made an omelet. In here is some bell pepper that I chopped up. Remember when I made the veggie tray with you guys in one of my previous vlogs? During that time, I also chopped up some bell pepper and I had it prepped, so I threw that in my omelet along with some of the steak, some fresh spinach, and a little bit of cheddar cheese. So that's my breakfast. I'm gonna get fueled up, and then I'll check in with you guys with my to-do list, because there's a lot I want to get done today. Okay, so I am getting everything set up, doing test shots for a video I need to film. It's my goals and reflections, reflecting on 24, goals for 25. I've been meaning to film this video for a couple of weeks, and I just haven't had an opportunity. It's been increasingly difficult to film sit-down style videos like this with everybody home for the holidays and, you know, Austin recovering from surgery and everything. It's been difficult, and I don't want to put out a video just for the sake of putting out a video, which you'll hear me talk about in my goals video if I ever get a chance to actually film it. So it's been difficult. But hoping today will be the day. I need to clean up the surrounding area a little bit. I was gonna try to film here, but it is a little bit backlit, and I worry that if the sun comes out, which I guess it isn't really likely given that we're in Southeast Michigan and it's January, but if the sun comes out, it's gonna blow everything out and make it look a little crazy. I don't know. For now, I wanna put together a little to-do list. I have a lot I want to get done today. It's already pretty late in the day. That seems to happen more and more these days. It's almost noon. So, for starters, I'm going to put my morning routine on here, even though I've already done that, because I want to be able to check it off. Oh, this marker is not very dark. This is one of the ones I got from the Erin Condren Advent calendar. And it's a really pretty peachy color, but it doesn't show up super well. So I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see it on camera, but that's okay, I can see it. So my morning routine and getting ready for the day, both of which I have done, but I wanna check them off, so I'm writing them down anyway. I want to film the goals video. I had intentions of filming more than one video today, but as late as it is, and I need to work on editing and stuff, probably only gonna have time to film the one. It is what it is. Just doing my best right now with the time of year it is, the lack of light, the people being home. It's difficult to find time to film. So I'm just gonna post videos when I can, and hopefully you guys understand that. I know you do. So I wanna film the goals video and edit that and work on the thumbnail. I want to put in a grocery order. We just need a few things, so I need to do that. I want to empty and load the dishwasher, trying to stay on top of all of those daily chores, dishes, laundry, that sort of thing. Speaking of which, I want to do at least one load of laundry today. What else? I know I had a million thoughts in my head of everything I wanted to get done today, and now that it's time to actually put it down on paper, I can't remember anything. We are celebrating Robbie's birthday tonight. His birthday is not until the 8th, but he's going to be on call for his birthday, so he's going to have to work. So we wanted to celebrate it a little bit earlier in the week. We were going to do it later, but then that's going to run right into Austin's birthday. If you're not familiar, all my guys are January birthdays. Robert will be 22. You guys don't even know how old my kid is. On the 8th. Austin will be 17 on the 13th, and then my husband celebrates his birthday on the 31st. So lots of birthdays that happen in January. So I need to figure out what we're doing for Robbie's birthday dinner. I had to consult with him and plan ahead for that. I need to get him a cake. So I was gonna place a grocery order today, but if I can't get a cake delivered, I'm gonna have to go in store, which is gonna mean, oh boy, yeah, I'm gonna run out of time rapidly today. So Robbie's birthday prep, and I wanna make sure that I schedule myself enough time to do my evening routine. Really trying to focus in on my evening routine and reestablish that and be consistent with it. So yeah, you guys can't see that, but it is a list full of things. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get started. All right, you guys, don't mind Austin's playing FIFA in the background, but I wanted to share my grocery haul that just came in. With January being here, I made it a goal to purchase less groceries, to try to focus on eating up what we have. And so my grocery hauls are not really going to be big enough to like warrant their own video. So I'm just going to throw grocery hauls in with vlogs here and there if I think about it. Here's what we needed this week. Alright, so we needed some non-food items, namely these, my favorite little tooth flossers. We go through these pretty darn quick. Pretty much everybody in my family is using these days. I like the Gentle line ones. Those are the ones that work best for me, so we needed those. And I also needed some rubbing alcohol. I told you guys we're celebrating Robbie's birthday tonight, so I got some birthday candles. He's turning 22 this year, so 2 2s, and then I got these as well for good measure. I placed this as an order. I wasn't sure if they were going to have these, so I wanted these as a backup. I ordered both. We can always use candles, especially in January. I got some butter lettuce. We're going to be having some burgers sometime this week, and I'm going to do mine without the bun, so I wanted some nice big lettuce for my burger to do like a lettuce wrap. Got some bananas, some little cherry tomatoes or grape tomatoes. I told you guys when I made my last veggie tray that I thought we had tomatoes on hand. Turned out we didn't, and everybody missed them in the veggie tray, so I got those, plus some celery for my weekly veggie tray, because this is Eric's favorite. Mostly my grocery hauls in January are just going to be like fresh produce and household stuff that we run out of, because we have so much other stuff on hand. I got some oranges. I ordered just regular ones. She substituted these organic ones. Really into citrus fruit right now. It's a great time of year for that. Austin requested some cereal for all of the food we have on hand. We didn't have any cereal to speak of, so I got the cinnamon toasters for him. He's going to eat this, obviously, for breakfast, but also he wanted this for mix-ins for his Ninja Creamy. So I got that. Mini peppers for my veggie tray. Told you guys we're having burgers. I'm going to have lettuce wrap, but my guys prefer buns. With all the fresh veggies we've been eating, we've been going through dill dip like crazy. This is our favorite. I need to see if I can find just a recipe to make it myself out of, it's probably just sour cream and dill, right? I don't know. I'll have to look into that. For Robbie's birthday cake, he wanted a cheesecake. Unfortunately, the person delivering it flipped it upside down, so it's not the prettiest, but it's going to taste good. He's looking forward to that. We're also going to do just takeout for dinner tonight. I give my guys the option to pick whatever they want for their birthday. Usually, Robbie does like a steak dish, but we actually had steak yesterday, so he just wants to do takeout. He was going to go to a restaurant, but because Austin's still on crutches, he thought it'd be easier just to do takeout. I think he's going to get sushi. Nobody else in the family likes sushi, so I'm not sure what anybody else is going to get, but we're just going to take something out and bring it home, enjoy it, and then have cheesecake for dessert. Coffee creamer, I ordered something different, but they substituted this French vanilla. French vanilla is not my favorite, but it'll suffice. This is the big reason I had to place an order. We could have gone without all of this stuff, well, with the exception of the cheesecake, I guess, and the candles, but I had to have toilet paper, so there we go. And then I told you guys, Austin wants to make Ninja Creamies. He likes this Fairlife milk for those, so I got the 2% reduced and the chocolate milk. That's, you know, primarily for his Ninja Creamies, or he likes to do protein shakes with these because this is a higher protein milk. And then I got regular milk for the rest of us and for cereal. So that was it. Like I said, not very big haul at all. Somewhere in the $80 range. I'm trying to keep it to a minimum. But yeah, I'm going to throw together a new veggie tray. Happy to have the tomatoes in there. It just makes for such a prettier tray. I don't really like tomatoes, but everybody else in the family does. So I'm going to put together a new veggie tray and get all the rest of the stuff put away. And I'll check in with you guys after a bit. Okay, good morning. It is now Friday, and yesterday's vlog didn't quite go to plan. Started out strong. I was going to share my whole day with you, share the little celebration we did for Robbie's birthday, but then my husband brought my mother-in-law home unexpectedly. I've told you guys before, she does not like to be on camera. We got busy with the celebrating portion of the evening, and I just didn't pick up the camera again. So we're gonna keep rolling on today. It's Friday morning. I just started up the remote start on my car because it is cold today. It is, I want to say, like 19 degrees this morning, and I have to go to work for the first time since Monday, and it was really hard to get myself up and motivated to get out the door. I haven't even made it out the door yet, but you know what I mean. To get up and get ready for work this morning. But it's just one day, and then we have the weekend. Next week will be my first full week of work for a couple of weeks because we had Austin's surgery, and then we had Christmas, and then we had New Year's, so next week's gonna be tough. I did the bare minimum this morning with my morning routine. I have a couple of varieties or variances. I do a different morning routine depending on how much energy I have. There's like the full-on like hair, makeup thing that I've shown you guys before. And then there's what I did today, which was brush my teeth, do skincare, put on sunscreen. My hair's looking a little worse for wear. I need to wash it, but this is what's gonna happen today. I work in the office. The only one that sees me for the most part is my husband and, you know, the hundreds of people on the internet that I share my face with, so it's fine. I have a full day of work today, and then I need to come home and tidy up the house a little bit. I did some this morning. You can probably hear the dishwasher going in the background. Tidied up a little bit, but I want to put some finishing touches on the place, make it look a little bit nicer, because Austin's girlfriend's gonna come over and spend a few hours here tonight, hang out with him, and I just, you know, want it to be company ready. So yeah, that's the agenda today. Not a lot. I'm gonna make cheeseburgers for dinner. Pretty low-key day. You guys keep saying you like the regular schmegular days in my life, so you're welcome. I'm gonna head off to work now. My car hopefully will be warmed up. It's so cold out there. I don't want to go. Check out the puzzle that Robbie did last night. He started putting this together when I went to bed last night. How many hours did it take you?
3.
3 hours. But he wants to frame it and put it up in his room. You guys know he's on a big Pokemon kick these days, and I thought this one was kind of cool because it's got the rounded edges. He's just got it on my counter here covered in plastic wrap so it doesn't get messed up before he can get a frame for it.
I also have this one, but I haven't done that one yet. That one's going to be a lot harder.
Yep. Hey friends, so I started this vlog the beginning of January, I think. It's been so long since I picked up the camera that I don't even remember the last time I filmed or what I shared with you. Today is January 11th. It is Saturday, and I need to get this video wrapped up. it's been crazy busy at work. For reference, I worked about twice as many hours this past week in office than I usually do, hence the reason there hasn't been as many YouTube videos and as much time dedicated to YouTube. There just hasn't been enough hours in the day. Things have been crazy busy. I don't anticipate it slowing down for another week or two. And then at that point, I'm hoping to get back to like more of a work-life balance. I talked in my goals video about how I wanted to have work-life balance this year. I had a lot of goals that I intended to work on. I wanted to film a video and post it about my action steps for my goals. I think my goals are gonna have to start in February because January is nuts. Work is crazy busy. My home life has exploded. There's like 1,000,001 things I need to do here at home that I have been neglecting. Austin is still recovering from surgery, and so he needs a lot of help. I'm having to drive him back and forth to school every day, which adds a layer of chaos. He just started physical therapy 3 times a week, which is not only costing me a fortune with the co-pays, but is also adding a bit of chaos to my schedule. The good news with that is, well, I don't know if it's good news, but he has a friend from the soccer team, one of his best friends, who also just recently underwent knee surgery for a similar injury. His friend actually, his injury was worse. But they ended up coordinating their physical therapy. So they're doing physical therapy together, and that boy's mom has offered to take Austin to and from physical therapy since she has to be there anyway, which is a huge relief and just saved me, you know, like 3 or 4 hours a week, because I was gonna have to take him to physical therapy, sit there while he does it, and then take him home. So with her doing that, God bless her, that saved me some time. But the moral of the story is I'm overextended right now. Things are crazy. Lots and lots of time being sucked away from me, and there's no balance right now. The work-life balance will hopefully start in February. I hope to share more about my goals and have more time to work on them in February. January, we're in survival mode. We are trying to eat out less. This past week that did not happen because there just wasn't time to cook. You know, the time that I am at home, I'm trying to spend as much time as possible working on my YouTube channel. It hasn't been as much time as I would like, but I've been trying to use my free time for that, and just like hanging out with my family, spending as much quality time as possible, helping Austin do what he has to do. It's just a lot. And I'm not complaining because I'm grateful that, you know, everybody's okay and business is thriving and everything is great, but it's just like feeling a little bit like a chicken with her head cut off. So I needed to wrap up this vlog. I don't even know what I filmed for it. I need to sit down and edit it today since I have time. It's Saturday. Thankfully, I have the whole day today to do whatever I need to do to play catch up with my life. My battery is flashing, so I'm gonna switch my battery, be right back, and then we're gonna talk about how we're gonna wrap up this vlog. All right, fresh battery. I wanna talk to you guys about some of my favorite products from 2024. Originally, I had planned to have this be a whole separate sit-down video with my microphone and a cute background. There's not time, and if I wait until I have time to do that, it's gonna be February, and then it's not really going to be relevant anymore. So favorites from 2024, in no particular order. We're doing this in my bathroom since most of the things I want to talk to you guys about are like beauty products, shampoos, that sort of thing. We'll talk a little bit about my favorite media, like books and stuff too. Is it weird to do that in the bathroom? Probably, but we're just making the best of the situation. So let's talk about beauty products. I've been trying in the last month or so to really take time and effort with my appearance. You can't tell that today, but I really have been trying to be better about like morning and evening skincare routines and makeup products every day and doing my hair. So these products, maybe it's a little bit of recency bias, but I'm going to call these my favorites for the year because a lot of these I have been using all year and have really grown to appreciate them a ton more, especially in the last month. So let me talk about my favorite shampoo. I am pulling the stuff directly from my shower. I didn't do any prep work for this video, so these bottles are like gunky and there's hair on them. It's real life. The Way Detox Shampoo. I have been using this pretty much all year. I have gotten myself to the point where I am only washing my hair one time a week. I used to wash my hair 2 or 3 times a week on a regular basis. With this shampoo, I don't need to do that. Once a week is working great for me. It's saving me a ton of time, so I really like this shampoo. It's for all hair types. This gives me a super, super deep, like squeaky clean situation. I've been using more hair products in my hair, especially in the last month, in an attempt to do more with my hair. And this gets every single bit of residue, anything out. So once a week, I've been washing my hair with this. When I was regularly washing my hair more times than that a week, what I was doing the detox shampoo once a week, and then I was using this Necessaire rosemary shampoo and conditioner. Now I haven't been using this in the last month or so because I've just been washing my hair once a week. I've been able to get away with that. I bought this stuff specifically because rosemary supposedly has benefits of helping with hair loss. You can see I've got some very thin areas here in the front. Mostly I think it's from tension alopecia from wearing my hair pulled back so tight like this, for example. So I've been trying to do less of that, but also my mom and my dad both, growing up, I remember both had like thinning hair in the front. So it's inevitable that that's going to be the case. So I was using this. I do like it. It smells amazing for sure. Definitely qualifies for a favorite in terms of that, but I haven't been using it the last month because I've literally only been washing my hair once a week with this. So there's some hair care products recommendations for you. We're going to talk more about Necessaire here in a minute because you guys know how much I love Necessaire products. I really do like this shampoo and conditioner. I don't think I've noticed any sort of benefit in terms of the hair loss situation with this, by the way. I just like the way it smells. And it does a good job of cleaning my hair, but it's not a super, super deep clean like this. Like this gives my hair squeaky clean. And I love it. It's expensive. This is expensive too. These are pricey products. I decided this year that I was okay investing in nice products if it meant that I was using them and loving them, and I have been. So when I do the rosemary shampoo, I use the rosemary conditioner. When I do this shampoo, I have been using this to go with it. This is also by Way. It is the fine to medium hair treatment mask, and I use this just like I would like a deep conditioner every time I do this. Like I said, it gets my hair squeaky clean. Almost feels like it's stripping, so I wouldn't want to use this more than once a week. But this adds the moisture back in, and I do have fine to medium hair. This is all my hair on my head, you guys, so I don't have super, super thick hair. This does great because it really moisturizes without weighing my hair down. So I do love this. I do recommend it. Again, I know it's pricey, but in this case, the cost reflects the quality of the product. And I've been using this stuff all year. Have I been using this all year? I don't know exactly when I bought this, but it's not gone yet. So this bottle's lasted me quite a bit. A little bit goes a long way. Obviously, I'm only washing my hair once a week with this, so your mileage may vary depending on how long you are washing your hair or how often, but I do really love it. And these bottles are gross, so I'm gonna put them back in my shower, and we're gonna talk about my favorite body wash next. All right, while I was there, I just grabbed all of my favorite things from the shower so as not to have to keep walking back and forth. So for my favorite body wash, I love the Necessaire body wash. I told you guys, you're gonna hear a lot about Necessaire products because I love them. This is sort of like a oil slash gel cleanser. This particular one is eucalyptus. I have some of the other scents as well. I love this. It foams up really nicely. It's very like rich feeling, super, super moisturizing. It's got plant oils and extracts in it, niacinamide. It makes my skin feel moisturized. And that's my number one problem. I have super, super dry skin, especially in the wintertime, which we are in right now. My skin craves moisture. So we're gonna talk a lot about lotions and stuff in a minute, but this works really well. I cleanse my whole body with a bar soap first. I've been using the one from Necessaire because I did that whole Necessaire haul where I bought all those bars, and it works great. I've also used like a Dove bar in the past. I guess they're not technically soap bars, but whatever. I use a bar and then I follow up with the body wash. And this is my favorite. The eucalyptus smells awesome. I like the pump. The one thing I didn't mention about the Necessaire bottles when I had the shampoo out is I do like their dispensing system because you just twist the cap and it's open. You don't have to worry about like unscrewing anything or flipping things open or whatever. The packaging is really nice on those. The smaller bottles of body wash have that same packaging and I like it. I also like the pump, Necessaire. It's expensive, but oh, my favorite, truly. For my facial cleanser, I've been doing all of my cleansing of my face in the shower for the most part. I hate washing my face at the sink, splashing water everywhere, making a mess. So I just keep this in my shower and I wash my face every single evening. I have switched in the last month my shower routine from the morning to the evening. That's been a game changer for me because I have been using heat on my hair to style it and like blow drying my hair. I'm comfortable doing that at night. Before I would always wash my hair in the morning because a lot of times I was leaving it to air dry and I didn't want to go to sleep with wet hair. But now that I'm actually taking the time to style my hair most days, today notwithstanding, I have been washing it at night, blowing it dry. I've been using the Revlon hot brush. I also have the one from Shark, the Shark Flex style one with the blow dry brush. Honestly, you guys, I like the Revlon one better. Probably because it gets hotter, so it's damaging my hair more, but it goes super, super quick. The Shark one doesn't heat up quite as much, so it takes longer. But both of those products are really great. I got off on a tangent. I did not mean for this segment of this video to get quite so long, but I've been showering at night. This is what I use. I do a double cleanse. So before I get in the shower, I take off all of my makeup and my sunscreen and all of that from the day with a cleansing bulb. This one in particular is Clinique. I've used the e.l.f. one. I've used a couple others. They all kind of work the same for me, but I love this cleanser specifically for like my double cleanse in the shower. I wash everything off with this. This stuff just smells really good. It doesn't make my skin feel super tight or anything, and I got this in a FabFitFun box. I've been using it and loving it. Mostly the smell. I just really like the smell. So that's the shower. I do the face, I do the hair, wash with soap, then body wash. If I'm doing shaving, these are the products I like. I like to exfoliate. This is the Tree Hut Tahitian Vanilla Bean Shea Sugar Scrub. I go back and forth with scents and stuff. I just really like these Tree Hut scrubs. I've used other scrubs. I've tried the one from Necessaire. I've tried some other ones. I keep going back to this one because it's affordable, it smells good, and it works. The granules are really nice in there. Exfoliates really well. And then when I shave, I use this coconut lime shave oil from Tree Hut as well. I like an oil for when I'm shaving. It helps, again, with the moisturizing. I'm so dry in the winter. Let's talk about moisturizing products. I'm not really going to say anything about my face skincare because I'm in the process right now of changing some things up. I don't have any like super huge favorites. Well, with the exception of this, I love this thermal spring water. I spray this on my face in the morning to help me wake up and to have my skin damp before I put on like my moisturizers and serums and stuff. I just really like this, so that is a favorite. And this bottle's expensive, but it's lasted me a really long time. It's almost gone, but I've been using this for months at this point. I think that's it. Nothing else here in my little skincare is like groundbreaking. So we're not going to talk about it. These are supposed to be my favorites. Moisturizers. The Necessaire body serum. As soon as I get out of the shower at night, I slather this all over my body. If I am not using a retinol body lotion, I go back and forth between my retinol body lotions and my regular ones. I'm sure you could use this with retinol, but I haven't researched it, so I just haven't been. But I put this on my damp skin as soon as I get out of the shower. This, in conjunction with my body lotion, makes my skin so soft and plump and juicy. I love it. This is probably the one product from Necessaire. If I had to get rid of all of my Necessaire products and could only pick one, it would be this one. I love this. So I put this on right out of the shower, and then I do body lotion on top. My favorites, they're actually not in here. They're by my bed because I do all my body lotion by my bed. I go back and forth. I love the Necessaire body lotion. It's fragrance free and it works really well, but it's expensive. So I don't use that every night. I go back and forth between that and Gold Bond lotion. And I have two Gold Bond lotions that I really like. One of them is a retinol one, like I said, that I use just on its own without that hyaluronic acid. I need to check and see if I can use those in conjunction, but I haven't yet, so there's that. If I'm not using the Necessaire and I'm not using the retinol one, then I use the Crepey Race one. I don't know exactly what it's called. I'll pop it up on the screen from Gold Bond. And I just kind of go back and forth between those three. I use so much body lotion. Your girl's got square footage, and I put lotion on twice a day because my skin needs it, especially in the winter. During the summer, I just do it once a day. But in the winter, morning and night, body lotion. I go through a lot of it. And that's why I can't just use the Necessaire body lotion, because I'd be buying it every month and it's spendy. So I go back and forth. I also use a foot lotion separate, and that one is by O'Keeffe's, which I really like. And then I go to bed with my little fuzzy socks on, and it just helps my skin stay moisturized. All right, you guys, those are all my favorite body products. Let me just run through like 5 cosmetic products that I swear by, and then I'll wrap this up. Starting with my favorite sunscreen. Sunscreen every day, you guys. Supergoop Unseen. You've heard me talk about this. You've seen me apply it. I put this on my skin every single day. It's the SPF 40. I was negligent in skincare growing up. I didn't wear sunscreen every day. I lived in Florida. I was out in the sun a lot. I cringe to think about the damage I did to my skin as a kid and as a teenager. I didn't start this regimen early enough. Whatever your age, whether you are 12 or 50 watching this, if you don't wear sunscreen every day, please do. This is my favorite. It plays well with makeup. It's expensive, but worth it. There is also an e.l.f. dupe. I don't have that one right now. I have the glowy version, but they do have like a unseen, like completely clear, nothing extra added from e.l.f. that is okay. It's an SPF 30, not an SPF 40, but if you're on a budget, that's a good one to try. Sunscreen, that's number 1. Number 2, my favorite perfume. Let's talk about it. During the spring and summer, I loved the Clinique Happy. This is like a throwback nostalgia from my childhood. Absolutely love this one. Also, the Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. Love these two. During the winter, I've been wearing this Commodity Milk perfume. This is super, super strong. Stays with you a long time. Also, I didn't talk about it because it's not here. Going back to body care products, the Being Frenchie body oil. Every time I do my evening's body care ritual, I do the Necessaire body serum, body lotion, then I follow it up with a body oil. Right now I'm really loving the one by Being Frenchie. It is Solar Floor, I think is the scent. And I also have the Solar Floor body spray, which I love. I love those. Those products are by Ashley Tisdale. Highly recommend those as well. You can get them at Target. Going back to makeup products, I guess that's what we're calling this like beauty section. I did perfume. What else did I do? I don't even remember. Oh, the sunscreen. 3 more. I love the MAC paint pots for my eyes. I have not really been doing eyeshadow on my eyes at all. I just do a little swatch of this paint pot. This one's Bare Study. I also have Painterly. They're cream products. Make a really easy one-step eyeshadow product. Let's talk about my favorite mascara. Because if I'm not doing a full face of makeup, I always do sunscreen, mascara, brows, and gloss. So my favorite mascara right now is missing. Oh, here it is. The L'Oreal Voluminous. I have the one in, I don't know, black brown or brown black. Writing is teeny tiny, and your girl's half blind. But that's my favorite mascara of all time. I played around with some tubing mascaras that I also really like this year, so I'll shout them out. The e.l.f. Lash Extender, love that as a really solid dupe for the Thrive one. Honestly, I like the e.l.f. one better. So these are probably my top 2 mascaras of the year. I just reorganized all of my beauty products, so they're a lot easier to find these days. Shout out for that. For brows, number 1 favorite product is the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. You guys can see I have very sparse, just kind of crappy brows in general, and this is my favorite pencil. This is the color Deep Brown, matches me really well. I like that one. And then from lip gloss, my favorite lip gloss, it's actually not here because it's in my purse, but it's by this brand. It's the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. And my favorite one is the pinky one. I don't know exactly, Rose something I think is what it's called. I wear that practically every day. If I'm doing lipstick, we'll give a bonus. It's also not here, but I really like, by Charlotte Tilbury, the Pillow Talk Medium. Not the one that everybody raves about, the medium one. It's a darker like berry color and it works great for me. Okay, that's it, you guys. Those are all my favorites. I told you guys I'd tell you my favorite book of the year, so we'll talk about top 2. The Stand by Stephen King, probably my all-time favorite Stephen King novel. Nah, probably not, because The Green Mile still wins over it, but that I read this year, definitely The Stand. I loved it. And another favorite book is the one that I read every night before bed. I'm reading again in 2026 because I love it so much. It is the Poem for Every Night of the Year. I love poetry, and reading a little poem every night before I go to bed was a great ritual I did in 24. Not as consistent as I would like, so I'm trying again in 25. All right, you guys, this probably could have been a video in and of itself, but I don't want to put a standalone video out looking like this, so you get it at the end of the vlog. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you made it all the way to the end, which I doubt most of you did, leave a little lipstick emoji so that I know you watched all the way to the end. Thank you for being here and for your support during this crazy busy time in my life. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.